Welcome back to The Devil in Detail, the Grendel Reread podcast. I'm Eli.
I'm Ben, and we're back for our 142nd episode, and it's the last issue of Darko and Edvin's Devil's Choices, collected in the Devils and Deaths trade for you following at home. Eli, it's a sad goodbye to the sensations from Croatia.
Yes. An absolutely amazing book, a hell of an ending and postscript, and just a beautiful, beautiful work here. I loved it.
Before we get into what are you doing?
Oh,
you.
What am I doing?
What's the Cosmic Lion rocket? Have you hit Rigel 7 yet?
Oh, we've hit Rigel 10 by now.
Wow.
No, man, it's been really insane. The last 2 weeks have been nonstop. I went to OAX, where I got a booth at the last minute. At OAX, we were sponsors, like I had talked about last time. It was absolutely amazing. I had a table right with Dean Haspiel, right across from Andy Kubert, Jimmy Palmiotti, and JR. Oh, and Alan Excalibur Grant, Alan Grant. Or is that the guy from Jurassic Park?
Alan Grant is from Jurassic Park. The 2000 AD guy?
No. The guy who did Excalibur and
Alan Davis.
Alan Davis, yes. Okay.
There you go.
Sorry, Alan Davis. So they were right there, and right next to me was
you should apologize to Rocco. Rocco loves Alan Davis.
Rocco does love him.
He loves him.
And the guy right next to me was he was from the John Lewis. He wrote the John Lewis book with John Lewis.
Oh, and, Nate Powell.
Absolutely amazing.
What a guy.
Dude. So cool. We hung out a bunch, had some drinks. And then Matt was just right over there. And so we were hanging out, had a couple meals with Matt, had an amazing meal on Sunday with Jim Mafood and Matt. That was absolutely glorious. Amazing Indian food. Had a chance to chat with Matt about the future of the cast, how we could continue it. So that was a very, very fun chat over numerous old fashions. So that was amazing. The next, on the way to OAX, we inked a deal for distribution in the book market through IPG. That's right. So sooner or later, probably in about 3 months, some Cosmic Lion books will begin rolling out to your local bookshops, Barnes and Noble, museums, libraries, all these kind of book marketplaces. And this is on our road to get into into Lunar and back into comic shops. So that was great. I saw the first people I saw on my flight were, and I'll use their character names. We saw Quark. We saw Commander Riker. We saw Pavel Chekhov. We saw the Okudas, Michael and Denise Okuda, who created the visual language of Star Trek. We saw Tasha Yar, Denise Crosby.
Wow.
And the guy who was in it was in Picard, it's Todd Stashwick. And that was crazy. So I was getting off the plane and I was kind of meandering into the bus that was taking us to the other to get out of the airplane, and the first person I saw was Denise Crosby, and then I was like, oh no, this is fine. And I meandered into the thing, and I wound up that I was just in the train with all these Star Trek people, and I just was so excited about the deal. I started telling them about what was going on. I just had to chat with them and ask them basically like, who's the deadhead on the crew in the new show? And he said Frank said it was Holly Hunter, and then it was just so cool. And then I told him that I'm a publisher, and I just signed a publishing deal today, and it was awesome. It was so cool. Anyway, so that was a great jump off point for everything. So just really cool.
Congratulations.
Damn. Yeah, it was sick. What about you, Ben? What you been up to, dude?
It's good. I'm reading, I'm about halfway through Alan Moore's Jerusalem. I read it on my honeymoon. It was almost 10 years ago, and I'm rereading it now. It's what I do is I listen to an audiobook cranked up to 2x while I read the book, and it's just it's very fast and it's very good for comprehension. My own prose reading speed, I'm trying to build the muscle back up, but the hybrid method really is way faster than anything else, because it's faster than I could listen to and way faster than I can read. So I'm doing that.
Nice.
I finished and published my new mini comic.
It's pie time.
It's pie time. It's written by my 5-year-old. It's wonderful. Her writing is wonderful. I draw the pictures very slowly. But if you'd like this 44-page comic, it also comes with a backup of my last comic, Brushing Your Teeth Is Not an Option, also written by Emmett. It's available on my web store. That's gumroad.com/Ben Granoff.
Yes, it'll be in the comments as well.
Thank you, friend.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
that's good. I'm teaching and I'm happy, and I hope you all out there in the Grendelverse are too. That's
beautiful,
nice.
man.
That's Grendel.
What a beautiful sentiment. Let's go.
Two in the box, ready to go. Maybe fast, maybe slow. Yeah. Vivat Grendel. It's like the devil is my best friend. On the roads with the pen to the fork end, or till time end. Like Orion, Jupiter, my kin, bloodline private. We control the whole shit. The wolf won't beef, then we feast off the rip. Behold the devil in detail. Behold the devil in detail.
Alrighty, we are back. Thanks again to Manus Laserdisc for that amazing theme song, as always. So this book, I mean, Ben, it's the classic. It's the end to this. I found some really amazing stuff in the beginning, but you know what? Before we get in there, we have to get to Ben's favorite part of the whole thing.
Public speaking.
Yes, public speaking, that old intro. Well, okay, hold on now. The cover is amazing. You can really see the like paint marks and the coloring by Hollingsworth, and
I think it's all.
You think it's all him? It does say cover.
It says EB. Yeah, it says EB.
Yeah, you're
right. He's got. You can see the dry media in Igor's coat. The colored pencil marks in there.
Absolutely.
This looks like it's on. What do you think the original color is? You think it's the silhouette of the guys is the original color? That looks about right. They got the white paint spattered on them.
Not the black maybe, and of the horse, and then
it's like whatever they. Out. Yeah. I think black is too. It's too powerful. You don't want to. Yeah, I think it's this taupe color. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
All right, very nice, Igor.
Glorious,
Igor's got that goofy sword.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me read this as quickly as I can.
Let's get it.
Chapter 4. Devil by devil condemned. Oh boy. Previously, things have fallen apart. Goran has lost his love Marika to the senseless war between rival Grendels, and the stubbornness of his general Igor now threatens to destroy his own clan. As the Khan's army approaches, Igor prepares to take his stand with the Agrami as the sacrifice. Lost in the turmoil, Ivana searches for Borna, her husband, and the father of her child, who may have given his life in a vain effort to prevent others from doing the same. Oh, Borna. Pretty good.
And I would like to say really quickly, this being a Dark Horse Comics book, publisher Mike Richardson, we're sorry to see you go. Cheers to life. Well, he didn't die. He's just out as publisher to a life in comics and an amazing work. And
thanks for the shelves full of books that have touched our lives, and all the hours and years that we spent reading those books and living in those worlds. I remember probably the first time I ever interacted with Dark Horse, and you'll probably say the same, was seeing The Mask 3 times in the theater when I was 10 years old.
Same, man. Same. Yeah. And then finding, it's interesting that you could trace a connection to this middle ground of comics, because it's not underground and it's not above ground. It's this kind of like middle ground of comics that's just really good stories, interesting stuff. And to find it through this Jim Carrey film, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I
But
remember.
awesome. And
Yeah,
for a lot
I
of
mean,
people in our generation, it was the one.
I think about the Legends line a lot between Frank, guys, I mean, whether they were not, Frank Miller, Matt, Eric Powell,
Mignola.
Magnola. The
Sergio, I
list.
think, even had Gru in it.
Yeah, Stan
Maybe.
Sakai, like
Yeah.
a very specific high caliber pedigree of talent,
Absolutely.
and all the Buffy comics you could ever want to read. So that's good too.
Well, if anybody wants to remove their comic from the new Dark Horse, you're welcome at Cosmic Lion, and we'll do the same deal, if not better, and give you more control, maybe. I don't know. Matt, Grendel over here, we'll see. All right. So let me just first say, I found some really amazing things on this first page. Like, there's like a number, every panel, I think, with Goran, there's like these interesting, shoot, God, what's the word? I'm sorry. What's the thing where the line goes into another line?
Tangents, especially in panel 1.
Yeah, there's these amazing tangents there, especially panel 1. Like you said, panel, like each one of Goran, I think, is really good. And it goes to show that like he's moving stealthily and smoothly. And then all these other people are like, it's jutting out because they're kind of moving shiftily and hastily and not as smoothly. And Goran's like, and they're like,
yeah,
really, really amazing language.
The rhythm is really, really specific. His panels slowly get longer, but it's him overlapping, staggered up, diagonally. It's really cool. And then I kind of feel like it's almost like a magic eye. Like if you unfocus your eyes, it's easier to see the trees and the smoke in the background.
Yeah,
because the panel border is so thin that Hollingsworth is doing a lot to make the separation happen.
Yeah. Like this is just a really good, I mean, this is comics right here. This is like great comics work right here.
Yeah, he's using a real wide lens, I think it is, on the last panel. This reminds me of what I've read of One Piece by Ichiro Oda, where the figures are often very, like, the lens is very distortive of the figures. Really cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is really cool, man. I loved it. Just an amazing way to open up the final chapter of this great book.
He's got his broken sword covered in Marika's blood. Oh God, this poor guy.
It's so cool that he kept that because that's his brother's, and that's his, like, this sword that's been with him forever. He's not gonna not carry it, not just
legacy,
leave the hilt. Yeah.
Very cool.
And so he comes in, he does this classic cop thing where he's like, "Give me the bike." And Ben, this is a very interesting Grendel as a place spread.
These are Agrami peasants.
Yeah.
Non-Grendel Agrami citizens. They call the Agrami clan, they call and show it as a city and not like a campsite. So you get a really nice wide shot. There's the word that I feel like I've stumbled for on this podcast and in my life is, it just came to me. It's commandeered. My God, how many times have I tried to say that word and it hasn't come up? So here it's finally at my grasp.
Because like the Grendels have commandeered this city kind of thing.
He's taking this bike. He's like, give me the bike. And this guy's like, he's had enough of it. He's like, all you do is take. Like, can't you? It's very topical. I mean, it's very, very topical about a war starting that no one wants except for the headstrong leaders. Can you imagine such a thing?
Can you imagine? But and he still doesn't see it through their lens. And as much as Goran's the character that we're following, it doesn't even matter because the kid tries to thwap him and he just like still knocks him out, takes his bike, bloodies up his nose, and he's like, let him go. He's just gonna get killed anyway. He's just gonna die. It's gonna be it.
Let him die.
Yep.
I love the sound effect when he takes off on the bike, the dimension on the motor.
Yeah, it's really good. Another amazing, because it kind of is going back into the frame.
Yeah.
But then it's also, it's really cool. Leaving the frame.
The sound trails the motion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the city. Yeah, dude.
Is that the soccer field in the central?
I think so.
See the lights. All right.
And he even refers to it as Agram. And
as the city is called Agram. Interesting.
Agram, yeah, they are the Agrami of Agram, I didn't think of that.
Makes
Igor's
me think psycho.
like pogrom or something, or like makes me think he's implying something like. Yeah, and we get some interesting names here that I've never heard. Hervoji, maybe. Janko.
Yeah,
and so they're
they're getting shelled.
Yeah, exactly. And so the city is getting destroyed, and they're kind of regrouping back at this safe house. And they're like, "Dude, we can't do this anymore. We're getting killed, bro." And
all he has to do is say, "Oh, the Khan is back. Oh man, the Khan's back. Well, we can either do our thing as we wish to do it as this like rebel independent clan, or we can get back with the global program that we want nothing to do with."
Yeah,
it would be so easy. Igor, come on.
Yeah, but I mean, you're Grendel. He's the Grendel Khan. You should be. That's who you should be working for. And he's like, he's drunk with power. He wants to be smarter.
He's on his own version of the oath. It's a very narcissistic version of the oath.
That's right. And again, another really great, like, what are we going to do? Stay here or fight? And they all want to fight in this amazing panel in the shape of the letters, and classic shit right there. And still with all these booms, like kind of scattered throughout the page in behind and in front of. Yeah, it's really cool.
They're all just chilling out, underlapping the panel. It's really nice.
Yeah. But hey, the birds are still finding time to fly through, so they're not fully scared.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, so off they go. He boards his horse, he straddles his horse, and he tells this.
That's Mislav. That's our old friend Mislav.
Old friend Mislav, who none of his women will mind him not being there.
All his buddies signed. Yeah. All his buddies signed his cast. And he's
I noticed that.
Yeah. And so basically, if we lose, you're gonna blow everybody up, right? No one's being taken alive. Oh, what a psycho!
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, of course, I'll do that for you. No problem. Why wouldn't I?
Totally. And he just starts chain smoking right there. And then we see the general. Oh, good.
My thought as he's standing on the soccer field, where it started, like that the people, they all know, like they're basically waiting to be blown up. Like they know it's going to happen. All right. So the transition to the last panel, I really loved.
Actually, real quick, panel 5 on the second page here. We can't forget to say that it looks like we've got Matt and Brennan and Diana in just right over his left shoulder there.
Where's Diana? It's here.
She's like kind of in between his collar. Yeah.
Familiar faces. There you go.
Pretty
I think great. Matt's wearing a Grendel shirt.
He's wearing a Grendel shirt. Yeah. I mean, you would probably have. I mean, it would be like having a shirt that said like sports team or something, or like
Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay, so you were saying this transition here from.
Yeah, it's their
kind of like
POV.
Looking this way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's there, and at first I was like, oh man, I'd get a quicker read on this if there was some like over the shoulder dirty POV, like here's the guns pointed at it.
Yeah.
But the lettering actually helps. The lettering indicates it, and it sort of gives you. I had like a moment of ambiguity, and not panic, but I'm like, what's going on here? Am I looking at one side as the city and one side is the Khan troops? But the lettering helped me go in there, and I actually prefer just seeing it sort of through their eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was well done. Still, stuff's blowing up and booming around them, and then here is this amazing scene. This panel 3 here, this half splash. Just so much power, so much movement, so much rage, energy, motion, energy. Damn.
And the font is in that military stencil when they scream. Look at the A's. Yes. That's so cool.
So much going on. So many people. Most of these background characters that we've seen throughout the issues, and just, oh my God, it's so sick.
Antwerpen is cool as ice the whole time.
Cool as ice. And he even like gives him time. He's like, General, and he's like, hold up, hold. And he sees like this one lone in panel 3 on the second page, this one lone like cloud of smoke going towards him. And he's kind of like, what's that? What's going on here? You know, and he obviously he's been watching and he knows the players and he knows the people and he knows who's who and what's what, you know, so it's kind of crazy. So this in a film would be absolutely insane where there's this herd and mob of like people led by a guy on a horse and this motorcycle coming from the other way, like on a tangent until they like, stop it, Igor, I said, you know, and then
it's blam. Like, can you go back just one more? It's too good. It reminds me of when Forrest Gump sees Jenny at the National Mall and everything stops. But I really like the transition between there's a couple of the transition between 2 and 3 is really cool because I find that the cloud where Goran arrives on the bike he's so small. You really can't see anything, but you know, because of Antwerpen's acting, you know whatever that is what he's looking at. And then the 4th panel is cropped, it shrinks on the side, so it does that quick thing. Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Wow. I didn't even notice that crop in, and it's still got like motion lines coming out of it to almost see like a zoom in. Damn, dude.
Yeah, like one of those lens blurs, I think it's called, where it like not like the Zack Snyder slow-mo move, but it's all right. I like this I like that. Oh, not only that, but Igor and his guys are running uphill to get there. Oh my God, it's not going to work out.
Oof. I said, plam. Yeah, so sick.
Yeah, it's great.
No horses were harmed in the making of this comic.
I
just
love
a really cinematic.
The gun flash off the muzzle. The gun, what's it called? The popsicle shaped gun flares. It's really fun.
Dang, damn. And he falls, and everyone stops, and it's interesting that Antwerpen is still like holding on to everyone. He's like, let's see how this plays out.
Yeah,
just crazy interesting.
And Antwerpen, you know, spoilers, but it's like, you know, his leadership instincts and reads on people. That's his entire deal. Is that like, well, if we can, I guess it's like, well, if we can trust this guy, maybe the Khanate really has been restored in a competent way.
Maybe we can do something.
You know, like let's.
God.
In the 3rd issue, the part that the map piece that we didn't reiterate is that in the 3rd issue, Orion has been installed, and there's a matter of months between Orion's installation, his coronation, and his murder, and it seems like Igor has intentionally trashed all communications so that were something like this to happen, he could just control his people, and they just don't have TVs.
I thought this was between the death of Orion and the installation of
no, when he wakes up, Jupiter, excuse me,
Jupiter,
I meant Jupiter. Pardon me.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
He wakes him up, and he's like, the Khan's back. He goes, the Khan's dead. He goes, no, his son's back. We put him in power. Oh, great.
Right, yeah. Oh, sick. Great. All right. So this is crazy. And then we just see how insane Igor is. He's just popping caps left and right. And he says, you know, you're a good kid, real good, but just blast him one in the stomach, in the chest. And, you know, for all we know, that's the end of Goran. And he just continues there.
He really a psycho.
Cool. He is an absolute psycho, and losing it more and more as he goes. You know, obviously the power, and just like his father, he's unable to control this like lust for power.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's like, because we're in this moment, you're like, is he the craziest person in the series? It's like, he's in the running, you know, maybe. All right, great.
But so is his father. even though he couldn't see. No, I love this. Kind of like, his binocular vision or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then it's really flashing to all this, and oh my God, he's running. He's like, aim for the knees, and he just blast his knees away.
Yeah, and
Boy,
none of his
he's
guys
still
follow
going.
him. He just goes by himself.
Yeah. And this
the guys
all happens.
following him.
Yeah, it happens really fast. Like they're just like, this is not gonna happen. They rush, shoot him in the knees. Like, and again, it's like, don't just blow him away. We want to, make an example out of him.
Yeah, not a battlefield martyr. And so when they step on the sword, he knows that he's not going to, because if he gets his hands on the swords, he can start swinging, and then they can blow him away, and he dies in honor.
Yeah.
But he's no, kill me, kill me.
Yeah.
Oof, it's great.
It's great. And then, it seems like really fast, but then the guys are kind of just like, oh shit. Okay. We didn't really want to, it didn't seem like they really wanted to do it either. He got him in that speech and kind of wrapped him up. And then, they're like, nah,
he's a psycho. If they don't go with it, he'll find some way to get
it'll
them
be worse
executed.
for them. But then once he's gone, he's like, okay. And then, what's her name?
Borna's wife.
Ivana.
Yeah.
Ivana, remember her name? What is it?
Yeah,
That's not really funny. All right, so Ivana, then she's like, okay, where's Borna? Where's Borna? I know he's got to be here. Where's my Borna?
Yeah.
So she starts running through the city. He sends someone after her.
You're right. Mislav has been chain smoking. I didn't see all the butts.
Oh, you didn't see that panel? Yeah, that was really cool.
I didn't see
can
them
really
all on the ground.
It's a quick way in movies and comics to show like time has passed. You do that crossfade from an empty ashtray to a full one.
Yeah, we haven't used this term because I hadn't come across it. Elliptical storytelling is where you cut things out and then you sort of have to connect the two. The example I like to give when I'm teaching is like, someone gets their food delivered at the door, and then the next shot you hear a whoop, and the food has been eaten. The carton's open and the food is all chicken bones.
Oh yeah.
The punch in, the layout on the close up of Mislav, where it's sort of, they nudge that panel up a couple, they kill the top cutter.
Yeah.
Very subtle.
Wow. And you see him kind of like toss a cig. You see everybody signed his cast.
Yeah.
I saw on the other panel that it looked like maybe there was like someone drew a naked lady on the underside of it or something.
Oh.
Kind of funny.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All right. So now he's like, okay, this is it. And you hear her yelling for Borna. And he's like, And so he must know that, the line has been compromised or whatever, that it's come to an end. And he's like, all right, here we go.
And he's just like catatonically shitting bricks when the Khan's men come in and, pop the wire. It's like, this, your crappy explosive device, it's not that big a deal. Boop.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Exactly. I almost thought it looked like he pushed it and it didn't do anything too. I can't tell if he turned it off or
no.
It does say clip. Yeah, he cut the wire.
I think he's telling him, you didn't have the nerve to do it. He's like, hey, goofball, you'll never have a chance now.
Yep.
All right.
And then she runs up and she sees the effigy.
It's terrible. Oh God. Those are the three traitors. Those guys have been hanging up there for 15 years. Those skulls.
That's right. That we saw maybe issue 2 ago. Yep. Oh yeah, because he said he was going to string him up there, and we didn't see him do it. But yeah.
And her wishful thinking, she's like, I think he's still alive. No, he's definitely dead.
No, that thing is going through his butt up out his neck.
Yeah.
There's no way he's alive.
Crazy. Oh man, I didn't see that. Oh God, I did not see that.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's very Kelly Jones Dracula.
Yeah. Oh, and she passes out, and the baby smacks her in the head, and we don't get much more. So now we see eyes open, and it could be her. That's another good dissolve there from her eyes passing out
match
to his
cut.
eyes opening.
Yeah.
Really cinematic. These guys are just really great storytellers. Really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so we see Antwerpen and he's got a deal for Goran. He's got an offer for Goran.
Yeah, he's
But
in a chair. The spinal wound has crippled him, so he's in this futuristic chair.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. He never gets out of that chair. And then also they've got Igor in these like aliens power loader legs. They got the yellow and black caution stripe on the side.
Yep, so that he can get destroyed and not, or get murdered and be able to stand up. That's like giving him a little bit of the last honor, even though they stripped him of an honorable, a warrior's death.
Well, and last honor it is indeed. This is Igor's best scene, and it lives on in the clan, in what's left of the clan. Oh my god,
that is really cool, man. And because the guy is like calling attention, and he kind of takes that power away.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so epic. And then he calls the attention, aim, and then blammo. And it's really cool because the legs stay up,
Yeah.
And he's like back, like,
yeah, they're bolted to the floor.
So sick.
He's in the goal. He's standing in the goal.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Wow, Jesus. Dude. Yeah.
That's great.
Wow. And everybody's there watching. Wow.
Yeah, if they had made a martyr of him, there's a difference between making a martyr of him versus making an example of him. And
these people are actually waiting to give their salutations. It looks like there's people waiting in line. They see him, and the next person is like taking his hat and walking along. So he's like,
oh wow,
yeah, they're there to like say goodbye, spit on.
Oh
him,
wow,
curse
that's
his memory,
crazy.
Or he's like laying
pay last respects.
Yeah, pay last respects.
Complex last respects.
Yeah, dude,
they were willing to die for him. They weren't rioting on the field when Misov had the dynamite.
Well, this looks like, I mean, this last under the pow, it looks like it's a mix of Grendels and the villagers too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure the villagers are like, Grendel scum.
Well, we saw peasants that were being imposed upon by other clans. I feel like among the Agrami, I guess Borna and Ivana are the only characters that we get who aren't Grendels in Agrami, and they ditch.
Yeah, that's true. Crazy. So here he is, giving him this offer as we turn the page, and he kind of lays it all out here. Like, oh, well, here's where we see like this scene being played out by the children, and how this is going to be played out by children for generations to come. This was the big thing. Fire, you fucks. That's the big line. And then that's like, they're going to play this.
Yeah. They couldn't stop him being like lionized, being canonized by his people.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really, really cool. And he's like, and so, so many names are running through my head. What's the general's name again?
Antwerpen has got some.
We said it 1,000 times. The audience is like, "You idiots, write it down." I should have. Anyway, Antwerpen's like, so, we are in need of a leader. I'm not staying here. I'm not going to stay around and rule this land. But I've got a good idea who could.
Yeah, he's just saying like, I'm prepared to let them hate me, but without you, it won't. Blah blah blah. So
right, and it's the classic.
He does it.
Yeah, the classic bad cop thing where he's setting up the good cop to take over, and he's like, anything happens, just blame it on me. Tell him it was all me. I'm used to it. I'm the asshole. That's who I am. So just blame it on me when you got to do something. Mm-hmm. A final little, almost like a coda here, or a postscript here. We get this final scene of Ivana.
Yeah, they're marching and they're singing the oath. We talk about the oath a lot in this story, and here we end. We finally
how did the song go in your head? Was it like I don't know what I've been told?
It was something like that, a little more melodic. I'm not a musician. The Ryan sword of the hunter rode the conquer good. I mean, it doesn't rhyme.
That's what I was thinking.
Also it's in Croatian, so it's like
that's true. Yeah, that's kind of how it went too. I think about like Stripes when they're singing and stuff,
Yeah.
or Full Metal Jacket or something. But yeah, I was thinking it was like
Yeah.
that. So we see Borna's grave. Probably they took him down, and
he's got
Goran,
a prosthetic. He's got a cyborg ear, like the
that's
Meta
right.
Baron. Yeah, there you go.
How come you can't get cybernetic legs then, or spine or something?
That's true. He also has gotten the general arrows on his tattoo.
Oh, whoa! That's what that means.
There you go.
That's very cool. Good eye on that, Ben. I
saw
it. Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, what you notice his haircut mostly.
Yeah, exactly, and that it's slicked back now, and that's
and his facial hair,
is a little trim up. Yeah. Oh no, it's grown out.
He's got a little goatee.
Well, and is that it's that image of him that's on the cover of the trade?
Oh man, I didn't even realize that. Yes,
I kind of just put that together, honestly.
That me too. Yeah, I didn't even. My memory of reading this was that was of the standoff between like Antwerpen's tanks and the guys with the snazzy helmets and the ragtag, and it's like didn't even. It's funny what you remember.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I remembered this ending really at all.
Whose grave are we at? Is this is
I think it was Borna's grave. I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she takes the sword out.
Obviously. Yeah.
And she's like, "Look, I don't want to take this. I don't want my son to have this. You keep it and do whatever." But
there will always be a war. And Eli, for those that were born too late to go to war in the Middle East, and there's those that were born too early to go to war in the Middle East, and now there's opportunities for a whole new generation.
That's right. Unfortunately, there's always a war in the Middle East, Ben. So, without getting too political. Anyway, yeah. So he's like, "Look, the general left something for you. He has feelings. He's all up in his feelings about what happened to you and Borna. He didn't mean for it to happen. So he left you this car so you don't have to walk back to the shore.
Back to the ocean. Yeah.
Back to the ocean.
Nice. With an extra power cell, because the first one died. So it's very full circle.
Yeah.
Very nice.
This would be,
and it's the same car too. It's the same
it seems
chunky,
like
stretched out convertible.
This would be a strand to pick up on for a new Grendel Tales. Is this child coming back to I don't know, find the Agrami, try to kill Goran or something like that.
Every single character could get an 8-page anthology short. Igor
100%.
Igor in the year halfway between could get
Absolutely. Dang,
we'll have to rank our
top most wanted
anthology shorts. Yeah.
Oh damn, that's a whole ep right there.
That's an episode. Haranguing Matt. Look at this layout. Oh my god, look at the Zappa.
So good.
Holy shit. It doesn't, I think, because just like the first page with the underlapping splash and I kind of wish that the panel borders were a little bit thicker, because it's not like if this was like a Silver Age book, you'd be like, oh yeah, these backgrounds are bright blue and this one's pink, and they would be
yeah.
But Hollingsworth is keeping it so consistent that you have to use your eyes to see it. What a composition.
Yeah. And it's interesting too, because in the dirt at the bottom right, it says The End, Darko, Macan, Edvin Biukovic, Matthew Hollingsworth. So like, it's interesting that they didn't kind of color that out or something like that.
Oh, I didn't see that because it's so dark. Yeah. He's holding his sword and he's in his chair, and she takes off. She goes off to the ocean.
Amazing.
Oh man, oh man, it took 5 years to get there.
I know, but man, I mean, this is so amazing. The storytelling, again, it like in the way we're doing it, it almost seems like it's a culmination of a lot of things. It's like all of this stuff before came to a head, and this is so well done, and so much Zappa, and so much good layout, and all this.
And like when we conceived the show, it was like based on how we would be doing this one, on how how much storytelling language was the density of the storytelling in this book is like, oh, well, that's how we should do the rest of the series. And
Yeah.
everything is culminating up to this point. They kind of, with Tales, just ratchets up and up and up and up and up.
Absolutely, man.
Man, what a high
It's
point.
so crazy. There's only a couple more left.
We're doing we're doing motorcycles next.
Yep, Devil May
Yes.
Care.
Yes. I love it.
Dude, it's interesting
Okay.
here because in chronological order,
Mhm.
the next
Yep.
thing that came up is these Grendel classics.
The novels.
No, actually, these are.
No,
This is.
Matt calls them novels.
Oh, does he?
The 2 issues, they were called the New Grendel novel. It said on the
Oh, that's right. Issues 16 through 19 of the first color Grendel series. And this is where like you keep hearing like, oh, they didn't have these to reprint or they were lost or something like that. But it's like, sadly, the film for Kimiko's color Grendel series was mysteriously swallowed up in the wake of that company's bankruptcy,
Oh
including
boy.
the possibility of reprinting any of those 40 issues, except that Matt never sold the original artwork to the 4 issues he wrote and drew. Because those 4 issues comprise 2 different stories, we chose to repackage the work as 2 48-page issues, newly recolored, and strikingly so, by Eisner-nominated colorist Bernie Moreau.
So never sell your pages. And
Never
trying to
sell
get
your
corporate rated also, you know. Jesus. These are great. Yeah, and Jam and Bernie. Okay, these are very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
And
I
we
like
got
them
a
in this
nice
format a lot.
Yeah, those stories are so great.
Mhm.
And
How much,
we covered them 4 years ago on this show.
That's crazy. How much Stray Bullets have you read?
I think the first trade, maybe.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I love it.
The second issue is brutal.
Oh, I can't remember.
That's the one. That's where they kill the girl in the woods on Halloween or something like that.
Yeah.
It's really. I have a pretty solid collection. I have like issues 2 through 40 or something like that. I thought I inherited from somebody.
Oh, wow.
And I got about I think I got about a dozen in, and it got very, very dense, but it was never not amazing. It's like I'd have to go back to it. And the truth is, I'd sort of rather own it in that giant Uber Alles edition. It's a 40 issue omnibus,
Oh,
but
shit,
I'd rather just have it in one piece instead of having to go through all my plastic bags and put them back and all
to the
this
next
shit.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I read it digitally too in that first trade. It's kind of good. Well, here's a little bit here in the Grendels layer too. They're talking about some it must be award season because a bunch of Grendel folk got Eisner noms. Best serialized story went to Devils and Deaths. Edvin also garnered a nomination for best penciler. Matt Hollingsworth at the Harveys was nominated for best colorist. For Devils and Deaths, Paul Grist received an Eisner nomination for a talent deserving of wider recognition due to his Devil in Our Midst. Then Steve and Matt got nominated for their Sandman Mystery Theater stuff. So
it's probably maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like one of the denser awards season happenings for the creative family. Very nice.
Pretty huge. And there's something else I'd really like to highlight here in the letters column. It's drawing. I think he's a high school student, Nick Candelaria. Nick, if you're out there, shout us out. This is his Grendel piece.
There you go.
And hilariously, Diana said, "Pardon me for saying so, but that's quite a pouch on your Grendel."
Quite a pouch.
Quite a pouch.
Is this the white Grendel, or is this is Nick's own pouch variant? Yeah, it's his own.
I think it's the white Grendel from 4 Devs, 1 Hell.
Oh yeah, what's his name? He was a carpenter. What?
I can't remember. He went crazy.
Left him
He's eating too much
brother.
Grendel. Yeah,
it's great.
Can't remember.
He had those religious visions. Wow,
I love the backs of these, man. They're so sick.
Glossy. Yeah,
glossy.
Very nice.
So sick, dude.
Well, I'm so sad that we're over with this series because it's so good.
I know, man. There's Devil May Care, and then I think Devil's Apprentice is coming up, and that's one that I don't even know if I've read. Maybe once when I first got it, but That one
Never read it.
Seems like I have no idea what that one is. So that's going to be cool. There's just
that's a vampire. That's a vampire becomes a Grendel, and also a man has a baby. Yeah, it's a Western. It's a lot going on in that one.
Yeah, so all that's left is Devil May Care and Devil's Apprentice.
Oh my gosh!
And then there's
and Hammer.
Yeah, are we gonna go back and do Hammer?
Yeah, I'll do Hammer.
Oh, he's doing the Hammer.
Oh god!
Got to put the hammer down. I think there's some other stuff we could do, like we could do the art of Matt Wagner's Grendel.
Isn't there some new stuff? Did we do?
There is new stuff coming out. No,
no, but did we finish the first Crucible series?
I don't know if we did Devil's Odyssey at all, or maybe we did it.
We did half of it.
Yeah, maybe
we'll have to jump around. Oh gosh.
Maybe.
All right.
There's some stuff we could do.
And in July, the new series is coming out.
That's right. Starting this year, so then we'll have new Grendel to Grendelize.
It's gonna be fucking crazy.
I'm excited, dude. We've really come a long way, man.
Well, Eli, we learned a lot today.
Yes. But the most thing we learned is that the journey is the friends.
Is the destination.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. The destination you've made along the way.
Thank you guys for watching. Join the conversation, and thanks for your commentary, your earballs, and your eye holes. Thanks very much. Keep on Grendeling.
Vivat Grendel.
That's the one. Here we go.